Historical Society. This is our 31st annual Fall Craft Fair here at Cove Park. This is one of the important fundraisers that we do during the year. We are so fortunate to have so many of our volunteers to come out and help us. And all funds that we raise go right into our programs that serve the town of Wethersfield all year. So we're so happy to have great weather today and a wonderful turnout from a lot of people from Wethersfield and from all around the state too.
I don't know how they're going to have That's a cool pet.
Yeah, and of like the 45 or 50 are people like actors that just show up.
So she's yes, and she applied for the job. His brother and my daughter. But now they're welcome to try anything.
All the way to the bank, and it all just seems so funny. But you guys like us and a
Blue and cream. We are round here alpacas in Coventry. This young girl here is 3.5 years old. They're very soft, they're very docile animals, and the noise you hear, the humming, is the only noise they make. This is Clarence Clemens. This is a 1-year-old boy. Now he will get a little bigger than her, but the boys will be about 3 years old till they're full size. And Kalua here, being 3.5, she's full size. She's already had one baby. And we shear them once a year. We take all the fiber off, and then we make yarn with it. And that's at the end of April. And then so we let them grow out all summer and winter again. And then once a year we shear them again. And these are just fiber animals. They're bred just for their fiber. Llamas and alpacas. No, alpacas do not spit like llamas, but they are camelids. They come from the same family. So it goes camels, llamas, and then alpacas. These being the smallest of the group. These guys, you can feed them. They have teeth on the bottom, but they have a rubber gum on the top. So you can give her a little treat. There you go. Hold your hand down. There you go, big girl.
You got some teeth in there, I think.
On the bottom, but on the top is just a rubber gum. She just had some water. Oh, big girl. That's a good girl. This is the softest part right here. Put her right here.
So you use the wool.
Yes, we shear them once a year. We take all this off, and that's what we make the yarn over there with. So the yarn, the yarn is this part, and then the neck part here is what they call the seconds. So this part, when we shear this off, we separate this, and this is what your gloves and your socks are made from. And then the top knot, the legs, and the tail, that part of it is what they make rug roving with, and they make your handbags with that. So we use all the parts of the animal when we shear them.
Are these two mates together?
No.
These two are from totally different herds.
Okay.
Yep. So
How many do you have?
We actually have 22 alpacas in Coventry, where we are. There's 16 different actual registered colors. We have all the colors, and then we have some extras. We enjoy them very much. We breed 3 to 4 babies a year. The girls are pregnant for a whole year, 11 and a half to 12 months. Yep. So, and they have one baby a year, that's it. Yep. And I usually give the girls 1 year they have a baby, then I give them the next year off.
Why does he have the fur that's long? Is that what he wears?
Yeah, they just wear it. But they're very curious animals. Actually, they love to smell the shampoo. They like to smell your hair. Yes, they do, big girl. Yes, Clarence.
So they like people generally, huh?
They're tolerant of people. Yeah, they're tolerant They prefer their own. They're not like dogs and cats. They're not going to be friendly like a dog or a cat. As long as you have food there, your buddy. Then you don't have.
But you get one, you better get two.
Well, you have to have two. Alpacas are herd animals, so you have to have two. That's why we always bring two on with us when we go out. They're very curious animals.
How long do they generally live?
Alpacas live for 25 years is their average lifespan. And the girls will generally have 16 babies if you keep them pregnant every year. So a 1-year-old, about 3 full size.
So what do you usually do with the yarn? Do you sell it yourself or do you sell it to a manufacturer?
Yes, no, the yarn actually you can see on the yarn tree over there. That yarn is from these animals. So when we shear them, we take all this off as a blanket, and then what we do is this goes to a mill in Eastern Connecticut, and they actually goes to 25 different machines. So they actually wash it, card it, and then they put it through the machines, and they mix merino and bamboo, and that's how they make our yarn. This amount right here you see on this animal, for Kahlua, she'll give you about 5 pounds of material. That 5 pounds of material will give you about 25 skeins of They're soft.
Betty, you're so sick.
And this is only halfway. No, we do not brush them. We do not clean them.
They stay like this.
These guys stay like this. It actually hurts the fiber if you brush them and clean them. Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Yep. So we actually have a big sandbox for them. We have a sandbox that's bigger than this pen, and they roll in the sandbox to clean them.
So do they get upset? Is that the noise that they make when they're upset?
No, they just hum when they're talking. They just hum. Yeah, just like that. That humming you hear, that's the only noise they make. The boys, when they get older, actually will make a whooping noise when there's approaching danger. So if there's a dog in the yard or a cat or something they're not sure about, they will actually make a noise and alert the whole herd.
Oh, good.
So then all the boys and girls will just stand up and look to see what's there.
So they just eat pellets and hay?
They're hay burners. They eat hay all day. In the morning, we give them a coffee cup of grain and a coffee cup of grain at night. Other than that, they just eat hay. They're just hay burners.
So you use their food for fertilizer.
We do, and alpaca poo is the best fertilizer.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's pellets.
So you can sell that too?
We do. I actually give it away. I have people come with pickup trucks and get it.
Hay eaters are going to have good.
It is. Their fiber is. Their poo is unbelievable, huh? all my neighbors in the springtime all come over.
One thing.
So where are they from? Are they like South America?
Alpacas come from, they're native of Peru, is where they come from. And in Peru, where they come from, they're mountainous animals. So in Peru, it's usually 70 during the day and like 30 at night. So these guys actually tolerate the winter better than they tolerate the summer.
Yeah.
Really?
Once it gets to be 80 degrees out, we put fans on.
Fans in it.
Yep. But in the winter time, they just want to be outside. They don't even want to be inside.
They do? Wow. Even in the really cold weather?
Even in the really cold weather. Yep.
Their fur is so thick.
Yep. Their body temperature is 102.5. So you take 102.5 temperature, and then you add a 6-inch fur coat to that. So they just want to be outside in the winter. We actually have a run-in for them. It's just a 3-sided building, and that's all they need. Yep. They actually don't want to be outside. They don't want to be inside. Well, you gotta have the two,
Right.
because alpacas are herd animals. Yep.
All right, so what is your...
Set it up.
Come here, big girl. Clarence, you want some? Hold your fingers down. There you go, big girl.
Yo.
Big girl. She says, I want.
Yes, I can feel a lot of peace now.
There you go. So the reason why we decided we wanted to raise alpacas is because we're part of a nonprofit group called Creative Living Community of Connecticut. And their vision is to create a farmstead village somewhere here in Connecticut for people with and without developmental disabilities. So the alpacas will be a micro business of the farm. So in the meantime, while we're looking for land to, to create this vision, we're having fun going to different events like here today, teach people about the animals, show them what we can do with the fiber, and just have a lot of fun. Meeting people. So, those are my fingerless gloves. Yeah. Good for driving. Well, good for driving or typing. People have bought them. They work in offices that are cold. Yep.